How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. Welcome to the channel. We're in Etheria restart today. I did start my new channel, Etheria Station, exclusively for Etheria restart content, but on my main channel over here, I do want to make, I don't know, 1 to 2 videos a month, maybe 3, where I cover Etheria for new people that watch my other content to get a peek at the other game that I play every single day. Etheria has been out for almost exactly 2 months now. It's been about 8 weeks. And I'm loving it as much as ever. So I thought we could focus on one of my favorite parts of the game. I've only gotten more into as I've gotten further and deeper into the game, and that's going to be the quality and quantity of good epics. There are so many, and there's so many that are legitimately good. In this game, they call them SR, which stands for super rare, but essentially in Watch of Realms or another game, they would just be called epic heroes. Here, they're called SR Anima, but all you need to know is there are so many ridiculous ones. So I just started this run behind me right when we started filming. Let me make myself a bit smaller so you can see. Every unit behind me, except for the girl with the blue hair, is an epic, is an SR, and the girl with the blue hair is the equivalent of like a Volca in Watcher of Realms. She's like a login, do your quests completion hero. You get her on day 7 in this game. So this is as free to play as possible, and what we're farming behind me is Aurora, which in my opinion is the best place to farm in the game outside of just trying to get a ton of speed, which is also really important. You do that in Doki Doki. But in Aurora, for like the best DPS gear, the best tanky gear, resist gear, stuff like that, this is where you want to farm. And right now behind me, pretty quickly, we are farming Hell 4, which is all but the end game difficulty. It's the second hardest difficulty in the game. And we just beat it in less than 2 minutes with a completely and utterly free-to-play team. And that was all on the backs of our ridiculously good epics in this game. Simply put, our ridiculously good SRs. So I thought I could just show you a couple of them and really have a chat about why I think this is such a uniquely amazing part of this game when compared to other gachas. That's not to say other gachas aren't awesome too, but I will say in other games, let's just speak candidly, it is a little all about legendaries. So the equivalent of legendaries in this game, they're called SSRs, super rares, which is pretty funny. But SSRs in this game are huge and amazing, but you actually don't need them. And even in PvP, they just had the Etheria World Summit. So many players that were in the top 8 in the entire world for the championship tournament were consistently picking SR units. They were consistently picking epic quality heroes because nearly every SR in this game is very good, and the ones that aren't very good at least have some kind of place. So that is pretty dang cool. Let's hop into the archive right now and have a chat. I also want to be sure to talk about an epic that just dropped today, an SR unit called Nilu. They briefly were calling her Nelly, and then yesterday morning they just changed her name to Nilu. But she is unbelievable. She is so free to play accessible. I'll be pulling for her tomorrow. So I'm excited to not only pull her, but hopefully pull a couple copies to start padding her stats a little bit, though dupes aren't nearly as important in this game as other games. If you're not yet playing Etheria, definitely consider downloading it. I'm going to keep playing it. Nothing's happening there. I'm loving it as much as ever. I'm playing it on my other channel every day. I'm posting videos about 5 days a week, and it's going super well. The channel just hit 1,500 subscribers, so if you want to support me, and certainly if you just want to check out an awesome game, download it, use my link in the description in the top pinned comment, and then head over to my new channel, subscribe over there, and you'll find a ton of content. I'm doing tons of free-to-play guides. I am 100% free-to-play on my account. I don't accept any content creator awards. They don't even have that. But if they did, I wouldn't accept it. I'm pure free-to-play, and I also have had very bad luck. So it's like a very raw experience that hopefully some of you guys can learn from and maybe do even a lot better than I am doing. Let's head into that archive now, and I'll just it won't make that much sense to you if you don't know the game, but I'm just going to shout out different SR units. You can see on top we have the SSRs. These are our legendaries. And then here we've got a pretty decent amount of SRs. And I'll just point out every one that isn't just good, but is like legitimately very good. Marvel, very good. Valerian, very good. D-Ting is like the best single target PvE DPS in the game, and he's an epic. Really easy, really good. Kachi, completely god tier. Victor, very good. Nell was just added. Very, very good, potentially even god tier. Zuyo the Reverie is used in Doki Doki, which is that place I told you would farm your speed gear. She is god tier, insane, and she's also really good in PvP. Mizuki Makoto, very good in PvP. Sonya, the second best healer in the game, probably. Gray, excellent. Chaki the Echo, excellent. Tsutomu, probably the first one besides the Dorothy the Wisher at the beginning that isn't like awesome, but he actually just got buffed. Obol, completely god tier, so good for dot damage, so good for crowd control, was used constantly in the championship tournament. Same with Yang, very, very good turn meter booster, very spammy, kind of cheesy hero. Rin has two forms. We have Rin, the Unbowed, and then we have normal Rin. Both are very good. We've actually seen a lot of play of Rin, the Unbowed in PvP, even on the highest top tier levels. RC77, I actually have never used this unit, but I see people using him. Aboro just got a buff. Kraken, completely excellent. Very good in that Doki Doki farm I talked about, and also very, very heavily used in high-level PvP. Viper was just in the comp you saw me doing. He is the best at what he does for certain things in the game, and even competes with legendaries. Insane AoE dispel, attack down, speed down, crazy good kit. Dorothy the Witcher has a lot of play right now on speed runs. You see her all the time for really fast clearances, so you can do fast farming. Chiaki is a good support who just got a big buff. We talked about Rin. Turnadot is fairly mid, though has good buffing, but here's one that's like not that hype. Fangus, very hype. Dina, incredibly hype. Kazami Kazuyo, fine. But I'd say, what is that? 80%, 90% of these guys are like legitimately endgame viable for different things. Truly an unbelievable list. There are no stinkers here. And for the vast majority, for every one potential stinker, like if you called Turnadot a stinker, and I think a lot of people would push back on that, there's like 8 exceptionally good ones. So that is just so fun to me. I guess to conclude, I don't want this to be the longest video in the world. The point I'm trying to make is I really enjoy free-to-play strategy creation. You guys can see that from my content here on this channel, and the amount of doors that are opened in this game because all of these purple units are so freaking good. It is awesome. You can see how many of these gold units I'm missing, though I do have a lot. They're very generous with the pulls, but especially the light dark, which are the rarest. These are kind of like the ancient quality legendary units. I only have 2 of them, and one of them I had to re-roll for. But even missing those top units, I've really been succeeding like crazy, and it's because of this crazy group of purple heroes, these purple SR anima. So let me take you through a very quick breakdown of Nilou, because she is so busted, and God willing, I'm pulling her tomorrow. But regardless, the banner's live for 3 weeks, so I will pull her. Every time you pull an SR on the banner with her and Lilium, if you hit SR, so you hit epic, not legendary, it's a 50-50 chance you're gonna hit her or any of the other LD SRs. So the kit here, really quick, she's got this S3. This is her ultimate. This move does an AoE called Vulnerable, which is actually just like in Wanderer of Realms. It's like increased damage taken. It's very, very good, very strong. It's just a kind of vulnerability. That's going to last 2 turns AoE. And then she increases everyone's speed for 3 turns. With skill ups, this lasts 3 turns. So if you build her as your fastest unit, you have 100% uptime on increased speed. And anyone who's ever played a turn-based game before, a turn-based RPG, speed is king. Being fast is everything. So this move is huge. Then we've got the S2. This move is so much better than anyone realized. I've been hyping it up since the second I read it. It is a quad hitter, a quadruple hitter. Deals a little bit of damage each hit, but you're not going to build her for damage. What you're going to build her to do is each one of these hits, when they hit the target, will heal your ally with the highest attack by 12% of that ally's health pool, and then will increase the turn meter of that ally with the highest attack by 20%. If you don't know, in turn-based games, when you have 100% turn meter, it is your turn. So she's doing 4 hits. That means the ally that you have that has the highest attack, so your glass cannon, very likely your best DPS that you didn't build a lot of tankiness on, is getting healed for 48% of their health, basically a half health bar heal, and then is getting 80% turn meter. So it's almost a free extra turn. Having a skill like this in a turn-based game on an epic unit, on an SR, is crazy. Combine that with the good S3, and then the S1 has an opportunity to put out more vulnerable. This is just so crazy, and it's so cool to see a game that has such high quality units that aren't rare. Like, they're just not. Like, everyone will get her, and then we'll probably get 5 more copies in a couple weeks, and then she will be maxed out. She will be amazing, and she'll be as usable, if not better, than a lot of the SSRs in the game. She is so good at her role. So there you have it, guys. I know I sound like a total glazer, but I really do just love this game. I really want people to download it and check it out. And then I really want people to check out my new channel, because we're trying to grow that thing. And let me tell you, it is hard to build a new channel, to go from this channel where we get thousands of views on every video to that channel where I'm like, please break 500 views. It's A challenge I embrace, but a challenge nonetheless. So if you want to support me, download the game now using my link in the description in the top pinned comment. And then please use my link in the description and the top pinned comment to go sub to my other channel and check out all the good content over there. There is so much more coming. Thank you guys. I've been Fastidious. Share with your mother, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.